Right gang, I'm doing part 2 of the what music would Jacqueline Wilson characters listen to. This went down really well. I thought of a couple more. I'm just gonna go with, also I'm dressed a bit like Amber from the story Tracy Beaker today. She wasn't in the books, but she's in the TV show, and my god, did little Kez I love her. And if I stick these sunglasses on, I feel a bit like, do you remember the episode when Louise was trying to be Amber?
Hiya, cats.
I'm gonna take these off. First off, one of the ones that somebody said about was Jodie from My Sister Jodie. Now I get peak indie sleaze vibes from her. I've got real like Fratelli's, Chelsea Dagger vibes from her, Libertines, Baby Shambles. Definitely wanted to shag Pete Doherty. Going for a bit more wholesome vibes here. Treasure from Secrets. This is actually the book that I'm rereading at the moment, because I'm going back on my Jacqueline Wilson train. Okay, I don't care. You can read kids' books when you're nearly 23. Secrets. Treasure lives with her nan when she's not, you know, living it up Anne Frank style in India's attic. Spoiler alert. Treasure's nan is a line dancing teacher, so all her kids are like named after country and western singers, and so I like to think that she'd be into the country that was kind of in the charts around like the early 2000s, so bit of Shania, bit of Dixie Chicks. A few years later, Taylor Swift came out with her first album, which was obviously a very, you know, country crossover album. So I like to think that Treasure would have been an OG Swiftie. She would have been a Swiftie before Taylor Swift was a thing. She would have been listening to her demo tape. Her and India definitely went to the Eras tour together in their 30s, wore all the friendship bracelets. Oh, it's so wholesome, innit? Well, it's not really. She gets beaten up by her stepdad. Elsa from the Bed and Breakfast Star. This is another early 90s one, so I've got really on my music history nerd train here. I like to think, because of Elsa's personality, she would have been really into all the novelty singles that came out around that time. My first thought is that, remember that Vic Reeves and the Wonder Stuff song, Dizzy? Dun, dun, dun. She would have bought the Vic Reeves album. I like to think she would have been a massive Vic and Bob stan back in the day. Hetty Feather. She's up listening to them classical bangers, them Foundling Hospital hymns, them tunes. The Lord is her shepherd. What would Hetty Feather be listening to back in 1800? Because the charts didn't even exist. Record players didn't even bloody exist. But she lived in the bloody Foundling Hospital. She probably didn't even know what a record player was.